Hey guys, welcome back to Tiny Teen Runaway with our two cute, adorable little beans, Seraphiel and Bo, who are tonight, because it's 6:30 on a Tuesday. Well, it's almost 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. But we are actually going to be having the engagement party tonight. We're going to get some money to get a keg, maybe get a fire pit as well. And we're going to go and have a lovely little engagement party. We're going to invite like all the cousins and some friends around, the Johanna kids. Just have a nice little have a nice little like engagement party. We'll get to see like Nita, Coda, because Coda is actually a young adult now, so that's going to be interesting. Asriel and Castiel still hasn't got his uni applications yet, and I don't know if I'm going to do Realm of Darkness. That's what Castiel's is going to be called. It's going to be called Realm of Darkness. There we go. Borderlands: The Tale of Zero. Actually, that should be 0 with a circle on the end. There we go. The number 0, not the letter O. So the story of an assassin heading after Handsome Jack, but the handsome hacker is in for a treat when he finds out what is beneath the mask. Cause we're just making fun, stupid little Borderlands like science fiction stories now. Because why not? Because why not? But we're having the engagement party tonight. When our royalties come in at 6, we're gonna go and find out what is how much it can cost to get a keg. We'll have a keg party. We'll host it as a keg party so we can invite everyone. And we'll probably over here put the bonfire and the keg. Maybe bring a barbecue out. Annabelle Blackwood has died, and a portion of their household funds has been given to their children. Annabelle just died? Oh boy. Like, Ehrman died in like the last episode as well, I think. What do we get? Ooh, it's the hygienic serums. Let's get rid of that water. We've also got some little treasures. But I'm going to send you out, I think. Because I've just checked their ages. And they've got 7 days. Which is actually really good. Because this means that we get the engagement party. The first episode of Asriel's spin-off. Which is called Empire, not Bad Boys. I changed it to Empire because Empire sounded better. Go back to another Realm of Magic. And then by that time, the next Tiny Teen Runaway comes around. We can celebrate their birthday. And then after we celebrate their birthday, we can have the carver party. And then these guys can get married. And that could like be the end of Tiny Teen Runaway. And then that can transition into Island Living 2.0, which I'll definitely have a different name for. Because I wanted to make, because I'm doing something new. I've got After Effects. Well, not After Effects, really. That's hard to work on my computer because it's very RAM heavy. But I had a fun idea to make. I've basically got Photoshop and I'm learning how to use that. So I'm learning how to make like really fun little introductions using sim like pictures, similar to what Clash Wonder with My Story, but hers is way more better than mine because I'm only just learning this stuff and she knows how to do it and she's been doing it for years. So I'm trying something out, but also finding music is very hard for this. But I kind of have an idea for Island Living 2.0. I don't know what to use for Castiel's spin-off, if he even is going to get one. I'm not too sure. I might also have to change the aging of everyone because 96 days for a young adult and adult feels... I guess that's enough, but I might just make it an even 100 or 120. Perhaps it is a cloudy day. That's not great. Bo is off doing having a little bit of a swim. I think, yes, there is more stuff to clean up. Because we want to keep the island nice and clean, but also we've got to start chasing and scaring the seagulls away. Because nobody wants seagulls. Nobody wants seagulls on that island. Seraphiel, though, is doing like such a good job with his books. He just has to publish 7 more and write 3 more excellent ones, and I bet we could do that. Maybe we could probably write 5 excellent books by the end of the day. But definitely I feel like we could get this this thing done, because this is actually... Because the last one is to achieve level 10 rank skill, which we've done. Complete 3 bestsellers, which I think is higher up than excellent, and earn 25,000 in royalties, which we can definitely do. I think, and then once they've done that, I kind of have an idea on how they'll start Tiny Living 2.0, Island Living 2.0. I think the idea is I like the house, but I want them to build a new house. Like, Tiny Living's great, and it works for them, but they're going to want to start a family, and you can't really start a family in a house that's only like 60 tiles. So I'm thinking maybe they like something happens and they lose the surfer shack. Maybe it gets bought out. Maybe the guy who owns it comes back, and they end up sort of having to perhaps move to like an empty plot, but with all their treasures and stuff. So I ain't letting them leave all that behind. Maybe they move like to the ship. Like they completely just demolish this place and they start building their own house. Yeah, because it's right near the cave and you can make this beautiful tropical house. I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas. Oh, you're feeling vain again, are we? Feeling so vain. You've got to admire your fine self in the mirror, Seraphiel. But tonight we're going to have the keg party, which is going to be so much fun. And how are we doing, Bo? Bo is having a nice swim. Still having a nice swim. I've also been checking on other Sims, and it is very... I was wondering, I thought she was standing under the water, but she wasn't. She is just standing on top of the water. I'm gonna get Bo to clean up the island a bit more. I feel like he's gonna clean up this whole thing before he gets into the conservation career. Ooh, we just got a nice chunk of royalties. Look at that, the 4-note. The entire 5 elementals down to the depths made so much money. People will love his gay mermaid romance story. And then Androids and Handsome Jack made a nice little chunk as well. I just love that. Ooh, who's texting? Saji Boy is apparently saying, your so-called friend shared your little secrets in class. It was so funny. I mean, I don't know why they keep saying they're sharing secrets in class. These guys don't go to school. They haven't gone to school in, like, years, I'd say, at this point. They completely dropped out. You want to go off swimming some more. How even is your fitness doing? Your fitness is level 8. Let's do some boxing then. And then a little bit of sparring after. I feel like he's going to want to buff himself up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just put a little bit of muscle on for the wedding. Because he's very slim being a merman. Because he's, like, he was quite slim already. But he's definitely, like, aiming to get, like, a little bit more muscle. I also did something fun earlier today. So, Valentine is quite iconic looking. And then you look at Bo and you can see how much of... You can see that there's quite a bit of, like... Oh, too close to the camera there. You can see there's quite a bit of, like, Valentine in him. Especially in, like, the nose. So I went ahead and wondered... I mixed their genes together to see what their son would look like. And the Valentine nose was still, like, going strong. So, like, Val's nose could transcend to a 3rd generation because he's just that iconic. And also, I'm going to go and just prep for this party because we're going to need an outdoor speaker. We're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need a few things. So, let's go to outdoors. Oh, we don't have a lot of space on this side, which is fine. That's fine. Alright, so here's what we're going to need. Where is that giant fire pit? So we're going to need the giant fire pit. We're going to pop that right here. And I think there's another outdoor thing I can get. Nope, that's fine. That's where they're going to be cooking food. But I might also get them a little... Yeah, I think they could maybe cook other things. Perhaps. No. I think maybe we'll get them like a little barbecue. Just a small one. Just a small one. They'll cook here. They'll pop it just here. And then we need to get a outdoor speaker. They have enough money. They can afford this kind of stuff. Oh, 950. Let's get this one. And then we'll change it a different color. No point. And then I think it's in indoors. The kegs. Where are the kegs? I know that there they are. So we can get lime juice. Oh, what was it? Pineapple, lime, passion fruit, blue raspberry, or dragon fruit. I'm thinking this one because this one makes everyone happy. So we'll get like a nice little. We'll get a nice little green pineapple lime keg stand. So we've got that ready. When my mouse starts working, there we go. So we've got that ready for later on this evening. We've got a way to barbecue, so we can cook some foodies as well. We can make like a... maybe I should put an outdoor table then. And it's starting to rain. Well, that's going to break, so I'm going to just pop that in the inventory for now. Just so it doesn't break. And I'm going to just add a little outdoor table. Quickly. Just so we've got somewhere to put the foodies. Just so we've got somewhere to put the foodies. There's like an outdoor like patio one. Where is it? So there's patio chic table. That's quite a small one. Where's it? Come on, let's go. Because the outdoor patio stuff is like really, really good. I just love this stuff. I use it all the time. So we'll just put like a couple of these tables out here because we're going to put some foodies on them for people. And I've just put the speakers away into the inventory for now, just so they don't break. Oh, you're angry. Oh, because someone would send such an angry text, but now we're in a much happier mood. And you want to write a poetry book. Ooh, I can see you doing that. Yeah, we'll do some poetry books. There we go. Just the Pandora poetry book, written by Brick, because Brick likes to knit, I think. So you know what? He'd probably come up with a good few poems as well in his mind. You heard some strange stuff, and then it landed on your shoulder. You got hit by the weird tentacle monsters. That's not fun, and it's raining. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go and clean this food up. We're also gonna go and sell this gross mahi-mahi just for a little bit of extra cash. Then we're gonna go and call Clear Skies. And after we've called Clear Skies, we're gonna go and put the thing down. The music speakers. The stereo thing. And then we're gonna go and organize the keg party. And because I've got my more parties thing and there's no like limit to party hours, I can invite anyone I need. So I can invite all the important people. Because I'm thinking like Seraphiel want Castiel and Castiel and Asriel to come along, and by extension, Max will follow Asriel and Eden will follow Castiel. So that's how they're going to show. Also, you get to see what Eden looks like, and I really hope you're going to like what they look like, because I've got some very specific CC for them that's giving them their appearance the way it is, which I'm actually really chuffed about. So definitely going to start this. Okay, you're heading back. That's good. So you're going to do that, then you're going to call Clear Skies. You know, this is the only good part to being a mermaid. Aside from the fact that you get a very pretty looking tail, you've got a way to get rid of bad weather, thankfully, on the island. So it's just like, oh man, it's raining and I want to get married. Oh, what do? Oh, get a mermaid so they can call Clear Skies. It's like the perfect thing. Okay, I've got 14 people. I should have enough. I should have everyone. So we're going to have it here, and hopefully everyone is going to show up. Alright, so first thing you're going to do, you got to drink from the juice keg, so you're going to tap the juice keg first, and you're going to use this time to just quickly... can you use that? Or can I replace that? Okay, so Max has shown up. I've given Max kind of a brand new look. He's already been beaten up by someone. Who else have we got? We've got Zelia's shown up. Owen's shown up. Zelia looking adorable. Oh dear. Asriel's shown up. I wanted to show you his new look, because it's looking pretty cool. His hair's grown out. He's looking a bit more badass. Yuda's here. Yuda with his blue hair. Because I liked his blue hair. Alright, let's tap the juice keg quickly. I think we just might have to repair this. For now, Max has immediately just started talking to Seraphiel. So that's all well and good, but I think we're going to have to repair this quickly. So let's get the keg tapped. And Moana's here. She's a bit grumpy. And Nani's shown up. Yay! Nani's shown up. As soon as everyone starts showing up, my frame rate starts knocking down. Orange Bailey Moon has shown up. I figured I'd invite him for funsies. Look at that face. That's the face of someone who is actually kind of miserable. You okay, Nani? Hopefully, Castiel, Eden, and a couple other people show up. And we've got Orange Bailey Moon for some reason. Alright. Keg is tapped. Triton's shown up wearing basically nothing. Well, I say basically nothing. He's wearing this thing. Castiel has shown up. Yay. So everyone's shown up. Oh, look at that. You're tapping the keg for us. Thank you. Nita's here. Yay. Nita's here. Look at her. Look how cute she is. And she's just like, Ezreal, how the hell are you? You're fixing that. You want to serve food? No. No one else has shown up. Oh, Coda's not shown up. It's a bit annoying because I really want him to show up. There's Eden. Okay, so pause for a moment. So, yeah, Evie is now Eden. They've changed their name, and if you notice, they do not have what looks like a chest like Christy here, because I think, yeah, Coda has shown up because I've actually got some special CC that makes it look like Eden's wearing a binder under their clothes, so it's like compressed the chest down. So now Eden can like make themselves look how they want to look, and I gotta say, Eden is looking great. Eden is looking great, and yep, Coda has shown up. Coda, who, by the way, has gotten fit. Like, he is fit now. So I'm curious to see how he's gonna react to how he and Ezreal are gonna react. So we've got everyone here. Right, you're gonna have some. You're gonna fill cups. Actually, just grab a drink. I mean, everyone's having a bit of just a chat right now. But I'm gonna get these guys once he's had some juice. Oh, I should have put chairs out here. Stuff. Oh, you can sit on these. I had no idea. Oh, there's stools. That's why. Oh, look at Orange. He's just breaking down. He's just like, look at me go, guys. They're just like, all right, it's Orange Bay Moon. Who invited him? And it's like, nobody knows. So we've got everyone dancing. Get these guys listening in. Oh, look at that! Yuda and Moana are doing a keg stand. Oh dear. Yuda completely dropped her. I can't even see things going on here, which is the most annoying part. Oh, they're doing it again, and it's a successful keg stand this time. Woo! There we go. Bo can ask about Coda to him. Just see what's going on. Max is having a bit of a chat. Who is that in the flirty mood? I think it might. Yeah, Max is in a flirty mood. These guys are all dancing. Nita and Nani kind of have a thing, although they're not really chatting with each other. But everyone's having a real good time. It'd be nice if I could see who's who on my thing, but I can't see anything, which is a bit irritating. Hello, Max and Owen are having a... Oh, Triton, that is, having a nice little chat. I'm so in love with Coda. Azrael is apparently so in love with Coda. And then Bo is thinking, alright, there were if you're so in love with my cousin, why don't you go and tell him yourself? I mean, he's inside right now looking at the bookcase. Or he might actually be looking at the graffiti on the wall. There. He's just like... But it's just like, hey, if you love my cousin so much, why don't you just go and, you know, actually date him? You know. Coda sounds like a catch. I'll introduce myself when I see him. He is going straight in. I'm eager to see what's going on here. You're about to get drunk. Well, that didn't go so well. I don't think we'll be going out again. Oh, poor Asriel just got shot down by Coda. But they're they're in the same room as each other. That did not work. Bo might have to play matchmaker a little bit more. It's like they're just standing there awkwardly now, just like, well, what do we do? I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're just being a sad drunk chatting with Yuda. Ooh, why don't you guys do keg stand together? Let's do a keg stand, Bo. I'm not sure who's getting. I think Seraphio might be the one drinking from this. They're talking about fish. Everyone's having a nice little chat. We do have food, kind of. I don't know what Castiel's doing in here, but these two are still just sort of staring at each other. Alright, looks like, yeah, they're doing a cake stand. It's like, alright, let's do a cake stand. Woo! Oh, that did not work. But Bo just finds that hilarious. It's like, oh, honey. Oh, they're doing it again. They're going for another one. They go for another keg stand. Again, did not work. But Bo is not the greatest. Max is just like, oh, guys, come on. But it's a nice little, like, it's a very casual engagement gathering. Well, I think everyone wants to go inside now. They don't have food. Foodies! Alright, let's go and grill. What should we do? Let's do some, grilled fruit. We'll just do some nice little grilled fruit while you're relatively sane and you're not, because you're being drunk will not help this situation. I say, once they do this, I think Bo's going to do some more matchmaking. Yuda is just being like, time to be a merman. Yuda's just going off for a swim. Although Nita's having a nice little dance. It's interesting to see everyone else having nice little like socials, finding out what's going on. And Bo's got the grilled fruits going on. These guys are all having a nice little chat. Eden is sort of Eden's hungry though, but they're having a nice little they're having a little chat with them, getting to know Zelia a little bit. These guys are all just standing very awkwardly, and then Bo is just being just like, grilled fruit, come get it. Oh god, the house is just yeah, this is why it's hard to do like it's hard to do like gatherings in tiny homes because there's just not enough space. There's just not enough space, but Bo is gonna try and do some matchmaking with Coda is annoyed, but he is also apparently so in love with Azriel, that he can't even chat with him. Or I guess he doesn't like he's an unflirty sim, so it's a bit hard for him to handle romance. You're not very convincing. So Coda's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, cousin. I'm not too sure. But it's just like, oh come on, why you gotta be so difficult about this? Which is actually a very good question. All right, I'm probably gonna have to start forming groups so I can get everyone outside dancing. All right, let's get this bonfire lit because that's the next part of this little party. It's already like 4 in the morning. Oh, he's chatting with Christy. That's interesting. Just seeing how everyone's doing. Most people are just in the house chilling. Nita is and Nani is. Coda's just sitting down, just being like, oh. Azriel's outside dancing. We've got this. Now we can get everyone to hang out around the house. Not hang out with. We can have everyone hanging out around the fire. Can I get everyone to hang out around the fire? You can look at yourself later. I know you haven't looked in the mirror in a while, but you can look at it in a little bit. Keg is also completely empty. No, they've tapped the whole thing. I don't know what Nita was doing there. I think she was warming herself up. But now we've just got everyone crowded around the fire. They're just warming themselves up. Azriel went and stood next to Coda. He's in a pretty bad mood. But you can tell he wants to cozy up next to him. Like, they're basically so close that their hands are basically touching. Although Coda is looking very angry. But they're all having a nice thing. We've got a few people in here still hanging out. But we're probably gonna get the cake party to wind down in a little bit, maybe. There's only like one more thing we need to do to get the goal, which is to have everyone listen to the music together. But it's actually like 6 in the morning and it's starting to wind down. Oh, poor Coda, he's in such a bad mood. I'm pretty sure he just doesn't appreciate his cousin trying to set him up. There we go. A nice golden keg stand party, and everyone's still like chilling. It's become really chill now. Oh, poor little Eden, why are you sad? Oh, Eden. Eden's sad. Eden, why are you sad? Don't mock their sadness. Introduce yourself to a nice friendly way and just be like, hi, why are you sad, friendo? Oh, they're very sad. Oh, the poor baby. The poor baby. Everyone out here is pretty... It's just daylight now and everyone's still hanging around. Let's just get everyone out here, then we'll go and do a Well, most people are dancing now, I think. So we're gonna go and wrap this party up in a little bit. We'll remove all the groups, disband the groups from them. Where did you go? You're over here. I will probably wind this party down in a little bit because there's still a lot of people hanging around. But all in all, very successful party. Most people are just still dancing, listening to music, chilling. Chilling, you're in a good mood. And I think it's time. It's 7 in the morning. We're going to wrap this up. I think it's time everybody goes home. There we go. The Chads and Carls of the world wept. We had a legendary engagement keg party. Everyone's here, everyone's heading home. Max is trying to walk through the keg stand to get home. Most people leaving. Oh, poor Eden's sad. Orange is just like, best party ever, dudes. Nita's heading on home. It's just like, this was great. Most people are still in here. Yuda's heading off. Azrael's heading off. Owen, Moana, Coda, and Triton all finally leaving. Zelia is still around. She's just broken our toilet, so I'm gonna get you to repair that. Okay, so Castiel's heading off now, and I think Zelia might be leaving finally. Triton's still here. I think he's too drunk to walk home, even though he lives like right across the water and he can swim there as a mermaid. He's just like, don't know if I can get across there, guys. But we had a very successful party. Got a couple drink bits left. There's just so many plates everywhere. Alright, whose manners are actually needing a raise? Yours. Okay, you're going to clean everything up then, Seraphiel, whilst future hubby goes off to sleep because he's tired, but he's had a wonderful time hosting a party, and Zelia is finally leaving. Finally. Ooh, who's texting? Heard you became friends with Yuda, Anita. He's pretty cool. He is pretty cool. It's nice to see Yuda. It's nice to see Yuda. Although I found something out very interesting lately. You know, Mana heads up the group home of the Ohana kids. Turns out he's had 2 kids with 2 different women. He's had one with Jasmine Navarette from the Witches' Council, and one with Liberty Lee, who is also known as Liberty Forrest because she's married to Aaron Forrest, Melanie's former love interest, who is part of the Witches' Council. I mean, they have a kid already, so Mana has apparently decided to get around like twain. Although I checked that whole family tree and I ended up getting all the way over to Judith, like, Ward. That's how, like, far it got. Try Sabby, don't tell anyone what I did in the bathroom. Triton, what did you do in there? What did you do in there, dude? Were you doing something inappropriate in there? Were you checking certain things out? Were you doing naughty things in the bathroom? Which is very, very awkward and kind of gross because you did that at the party. Oh, my game did that thing again where it just, like, my entire computer completely froze. So now I have no idea how much time I lost. And it's going to make this look very... It's always in this, like, house for some reason. I mean, it's only happened twice, but it's so annoying. But little Seraphiel is just making a nice little lunch for these guys. He's probably going to go off to bed in a bit once he's done anyway, because he's super tired. And Bo is just getting up, ready to take a shower. But that was actually such a successful engagement party. Like, because it was just all the teens and, like, it was just all the cousins and the teens and the siblings, which was, like, really nice. Because it meant they got to, like, they invited Orange and Christy along, so they were there, and Max showed up and started chatting with Seraphiel, being just like, so you're the little brother, are you? The only thing that needs to happen next now for these guys is the wedding. Well, actually, they've got to have their birthdays and then the wedding. So I'm thinking it's going to be, the next couple episodes will be their birthday, becoming young adults, and then after that, it'll be the wedding, which will be sort of the end of Tiny Teen Runaway, because they'll be adults, they wouldn't be runaways any longer. And it will start Island Living 2.0, or Love and Paradise, or I don't know what I'm going to call it. But it's going to have a fun little, like, opening like I have for Empire, which I will be doing. I'll be recording it tomorrow, but the day I record... Actually, no, am I going to be able to record it tomorrow? It's going to get recorded at some point. Definitely within the next couple of days, because this is going to have to get uploaded a different day because I'm recording this in the evening. Because I did so much today. There was like turnip prices and a lot of Animal Crossing stuff, and then just other general stuff, and I couldn't do this until the evening. Anyway, and it's almost 9 as well. You're gonna head off to bed, Seraphiel? Yeah, poor little... No, we're gonna go nap. Why don't you guys... Is your social kind of diet? It kind of is, so why don't you guys go and have some woos? You probably wanted to do that last night, but you couldn't because just like everyone around. And it's also this is also like a 1-bedroom house. This is a 1-bedroom house. You can't woohoo in this house when there's people around. Clarissa, I checked on her like literally today, and she died. I did not realize she was close to death. Oh, the old guard are all going. The old guard are all going. I'm gonna be so sad when Emrys dies. Morgan's not gonna die. He's immortal, and I've made it explicitly so he's gonna live forever. Although I think when Emrys does die, he'll either go off himself to the afterlife, or he'll have to move in with Sammy B and marry him. Because he kind of has to have a deal going with the demon, unfortunately. But I'm gonna leave these guys to their little woohoos, and I'm gonna finish this episode here. We had a lovely little, well, we had a great little engagement keg party, which they got gold on, which is pretty decent. And they had like some really fun, like chattings with everyone, catching up with the cousins and the siblings. Trying so hard to both Seraphiel and Bo, well, Bo mostly, being just like they are perfect together. Why can't they be together? Why is their own stupidity keeping them apart? And being just trying to play Cupid himself, and it just failing. But it was a fun event. We got to see all the Sims interacting with each other. Though I didn't see Nanny and Nita do much interacting. They kind of kept their distance, I noticed. But the next episode coming up will be the first episode of Empire, which will be Asriel's spin-off, as he and Max are gonna start renovating the Villarreal mansion to make their own little crime family. It's gonna be so much fun, I can't wait. But I'm gonna finish this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.